A very pleasant morning to all my dear children. Welcome back to English Online class of Sri Gogula Public School, Guruvayur. I hope all my dear children are doing well and safe at home. Yes? Okay children, let's begin our today's session. Today let's move on to lesson 7, the wonder called sleep. Let's see how sleep makes wonders in our life, how sleep can bring miracles in our life. This lesson tells us the importance of sleep and how it helps us to make us feel relaxed, vibrant or active throughout our life. Okay, it tells us the significance and importance and also the benefits of sleep. This lesson explains us what sleep and dream is. So today let's come to know about some interesting facts about sleep and dreams. Okay, so what is a sleep, children? Sleep is just an unconscious rest. It is just a state of rest, right? Yes. We are taking rest, right? While sleeping, we are taking rest. So it's just a state of rest, an unconscious rest. Unconscious means that happens without our knowledge, okay? When we are asleep, when we feel sleepy, we just go to bed, right? And we have our sleep immediately. It comes naturally to us, right? Yes. We don't make a conscious effort to sleep. If we are sleepy, sometimes due to our work pressure or due to other pressures from our personal life, we may not have a regular sleep, we may not sleep at regular time and all, but usually sleep is just a natural phenomenon, it's just a natural process that occurs in our body. Yes children, so what sleep is? Sleep is an unconscious rest. Unconscious means that happens without our knowledge. Why it is called unconscious rest? Because we all know what sleep is. But do you know what causes sleep? What happens while we are asleep, when we are asleep? No, right? Yes. We don't know what all processes are going on in our body while we are asleep, okay? We don't know anything about that. We are totally unaware of those facts. That's why it is called unconscious rest. Sleep helps us to recover from our fatigue. Fatigue means tiredness that is caused due to day's activities. Soon after we wake up in the morning, we start to do our daily activities, right? We start from day and we work till night. So after a day's activity, we'll feel so tired and weak. So it is sleep that helps us to recover from this tiredness, from this fatigue, okay? It also helps us to become alert and active. So if you get a good sleep, you will feel very alert and active to do the next day's activities. A good night's sleep will make you become active and alert for the next day, okay? You'll feel so good in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, you'll feel so good, relaxed and pleased when you wake up the next morning if you have a good sleep. Now, do you know what happens during the night? No, right? We don't know what happens during our sleep. We may have dreams, so we may remember some portion of the dreams or the complete dreams. We may remember the complete dreams, but we don't know what are the other things happening while we are asleep. We'll have just a sort of darkness before us, right? Yes, we can sense darkness, a kind of darkness, only that. We don't know what else is happening to us. Till now, let's see what happens to our body while we are sleeping. What all changes occurs in our body while we are sleeping, okay? As we sink deeper into sleep, sink means as we get deep into something, what happens to our body? As we have sound sleep, our muscles get relaxed. It is because of that we get rid of our tiredness, of our fatigue, okay? Then what about our temperature and our blood pressure? Our temperature and blood pressure goes down. What about our heartbeat? Our heartbeat and our respiration, our breathing process also slows down. And what about our ever active brain? It also slows down. It is because of that we call sleep as an unconscious rest, okay? Because we are not able to think or act consciously. We are not able to think or act with our knowledge of knowing something, okay? That's why as our brain works slow, as our brain is working in a slow process, that's why we are not able to act or think consciously, okay? So when we wake up, what happens? Everything becomes normal. Our temperature, our blood pressure, our heartbeat, our respiration, everything becomes normal. And we have that tendency to forget what all happened during our sleep. Means sometimes we may forget the dreams, Sometimes we may remember dreams. So all this happens while we are asleep. Children, now let's see what dream is. Dream is an activity of the mind. It is an activity of the mind that takes place when we are asleep. Okay, so it is an activity of mind that happens while we are sleeping. Now, all the dreams may not come true in our real life. Okay, so some dreams are probable to happen. Probable means it is possible to happen in our real life, but some dreams may not happen. It's not necessary that all dreams should come true in our real life. Dreams can also seem important in our life, how it serves an important part in our life. Because if we have dreams, we'll get good sleep. We'll have a sound sleep even in a noisy background. For the example given in your text is, if the alarm clock rings, you can just imagine that is your doorbell or telephone ringing, okay? And you can just imagine that you're opening the door and welcoming that guest, or you can imagine you're picking up the car. So dream help us to sleep well even in a noisy background, even if there are external disturbances around us. So what is the importance of dream? It serves us, or it helps us to have a good sleep even in a noisy background. Next, it is said that after a scientific study made by the doctors, it is revealed, or it is found out, that we can find a great deal of a person's problems from their dreams. Okay, we can find out the problems of a person from their dreams, and we can give a proper solution to their problems. So if you find out their problems from their dreams, we can give a proper solution to their problems. Then it also says that dreams can never tell us the future. It can never predict the future, okay? It can never foretell the future. And how many of us have ever thought about the power or wonder of sleep? We don't have time to think about that all, right? Yes. So sleep is just a common experience for us. It's just a natural process or a natural phenomenon that occurs in our body. We don't think much about it, right? We don't think about the power or about the wonder of sleep. I hope now you understood what is the wonder of sleep, what is the power of sleep, what are the benefits of sleep, isn't it, children? Yes. And next we have a poem written by Edward Thomas, Lights Out. What happens when the lights are switched off? In this poem, the poet tells us that when he feels sleepy, when he reaches the borders of sleep, means when he feels sleepy, he gets into the unfathomable deep of the forest. Unfathomable means which cannot be measured. Okay, he gets deeper into the forest and he loses direction. Okay, he can't find out the proper directions because he doesn't know what happens during sleep. He gets lost in the forest, in the deep forest. Okay, and you can read that poem also. So I hope you understood the lesson clearly. I hope you understood what all are the benefits of sleep. So this lesson tells us that sleep is a vital element for a healthy body. It is an important element for a healthy body. We cannot skip our sleep. It's said that we should have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each day. Okay, so in order to get all these benefits, what we have to do? We have to have good sleep. Only if we have good sleep, we'll get all these benefits. Sleep would help us to recover from our fatigue or tiredness. I hope you understood the lesson clearly. Okay, children, it's time to wind up our session. That's all for today. Thank you.